Kids, good morning. This is my vlog for January the 12th, 2014. How are you? Lots of things have been going on with me lately. I have been trying to reduce, just out of necessity and also kind of a scientific experiment, the amount of testosterone I take. I usually take an injection twice a month. It's one of the more expensive drugs that I have to take. For those of you that don't know what suffering from low testosterone is like for a male, it's an absolute hellacious thing. You become very much not like yourself. Um, Literally, your voice registers higher, and you become extremely emotional about just about anything. I mean, I could be literally sitting watching a cooking show, and somebody could throw some butter and some flour in a pan and start making a roux, and suddenly I'll just like burst out in tears. They didn't even burn the roux. I mean, it makes no sense. Um, so that like adds a whole nother level to my crazy. So I tried cutting back. I did so before my cruise, and then I took a big shot before the cruise, so I make sure I got through that nice and smooth. And then I basically stopped, again for an extra 15 days after the cruise, and then I took a shot the other day, and I need it badly, but it's been interesting to see the changes that go through, and I'm still having, even though I've taken the shot 4 days ago now or something, I'm still getting occasionally weepy for no particular reason, um, which is strange. Now, also, I have been having some grand mal hallucinations. My schizophrenia has been out of this world. Normally, my schizophrenic side is relatively calm and innocuous. I see it every day. I hear things every day. But they're usually not scary or horrifying or even that distracting. They're just ridiculous. So occasionally, the auditory ones can be a little bit distracting. And then, obviously, if you smell something that's not there, that can be weird too. Now, the paranormal side I've gotten really, really used to, so I don't even, concern myself with it. It just is. And it's on every day, all the time. And that's just what it's been like for a very, very long time for me. So to have my schizophrenic side suddenly come out and decide it wants to play um, has been weird. And I shared it on Facebook with my friends, but I had a very strong hallucination at Walgreens parking lot the other day, where I literally saw a dead man hanging in the middle of the parking lot with nothing around, not hanging by a tree, he's hanging by a rope attached to nothing, and his throat had been slit, so the rope was pulling his chin up, and I could I could hear like the flesh ripping and the different things ripping as it was literally tearing his head off. And I could smell the blood. Not only I could see it, but I could smell it. And it was perfectly crystal clear. It wasn't something like a mist or something you could see through. It was like high definition 3D. And there were sounds and sights and smells, and it was perfectly disgusting. And I had just driven past there to park the car. So, and I didn't see it when I drove past. And it only lasted probably 3 or 4 seconds, but it seemed a lot longer, maybe 5. But I just thought to myself, what a stupid thing to see. Because it didn't have a message, and I know nobody could have possibly hung themselves there. So, or at least, in the recent future, the recent past, because it's been paved over for a long time. So, um, I just thought it was odd. And that's about all that's going on with me. Yesterday, I took my whole day off Facebook and I just slept. and I feel really good, and I'm feeling energized. I really needed that sleep, and my back pain is getting better. I'm off the pain meds, so I'm not quite as loopy and stupid. I'm still taking the anti-inflammatories, which even then, at some points, when I've been sleeping a lot, I haven't even needed them. So there's obviously some progress going on with my back, and that's making me happy. So that's about it. I'm still trying to look for something from my bucket list. Still looking for a reason to live. I'm trying to think of somewhere I can go in the near future, um, like on one last journey, because I know life is going to be changing for me very soon. I'm going to be pretty much housebound a lot of the times. So um, if you have any suggestions, feel free to type them in at YouTube or on Facebook and share them with me. I'd love to hear that. Or if you want to get a group together and go somewhere, let me know that too. Anyhow, nice talking with you, and see you soon.